Network. Carthage over Elmhurst in the Battle of the Birds. Winner is now going on to face Illinois Wesleyan. We'll get to more on that in a minute. Head coach Megan Jones joining us in the postgame show. Coach, first off, congratulations galore. Talk us through the resiliency, the resolve of this team in foul trouble. You found a way to win.
Yeah, it was so resilient. I mean, I told them in the huddle there at the end, like, we took their punches in that fourth quarter. It felt like at the beginning of the fourth quarter, every time we scored, they were scoring. It was a one-point back-and-forth game. And we sustained that. We didn't let that dictate the entire game. And then we strung together a couple stops, a couple scores, outscored them in that fourth quarter, got it back to even, rebounding. They were out-rebounding us through three quarters. Took care of the ball, only had 7 turnovers. I mean, I'm just really, really proud of our team. So happy for them, too, to get this last win at Tarbell for our seniors and get to fight for more. We kept saying fight for tomorrow, fight to get to Friday, and every person did that. Everybody stepped up with having people in foul trouble, switched Jesse to Bukata, who obviously is a great player, facilitates so much for their offense. Jesse did a great job. Brecken stepped up, had big minutes too, kept the ball alive a couple times, and yeah, it's just a team effort. We keep saying that. It takes everybody, and I'm just really proud of our team and where we're at.
Again, Coach, congrats on the win. What a fun game to watch. And it felt like in that second half, a couple things were piling up against you where, a couple calls here or there, like we talked about, going into foul trouble. But you really were resilient and just felt like a gritty win for your team. And even when things are kind of going against you, you still rose to the top here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's as gritty as it gets. For Malia to pick up that fourth and have to go to the bench. And then when her time came to go back in the game, I mean, first play, she takes it to the rim. And at that point, I felt some confidence. Like, I just gave myself chills saying that because I felt like she wasn't going to be denied. And the whole team felt that way. And so everybody rose to the level that we needed them to today. We had really good practices leading into today, and I think that's a big piece of it as well. But yeah, they gutted it out against, obviously, Bukata is a great player, and she makes things really challenging. And so I think, she got hers in a way, and just really proud of our team.
And yeah, it just felt like every time Elmhurst would get a bucket, you came right back. You had 3 threes in a row there at one point in the third quarter. And the last thing, just question, I mean, we talked about the foul trouble, and some players like Carcello and Pekaski really saw some of their minutes increase, and boy, did they step up tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, huge. Jesse, that's a tough job to switch over to Bukata with Malia going to the bench with foul trouble, and I think she did a really good job. Limited, what made it harder. Gave a different look too to her. I think that's always a good thing to do, to switch up some players even without the foul trouble, is just because you start to get comfortable with how somebody's defending you, and so maybe that's a different look. And I think everybody else stepped it up too once Malia went to the bench with the foul trouble, is everybody else started doing their job that much better to help Jessie out and be in a gap or recover to the shooters a little bit better than we were to start, to be in a better angle to recover. And Brecken coming in and having 6 rebounds was huge. She keeps plays alive. She had 2 offensive boards. We only had 3 offensive boards at halftime, and to finish with 12, we challenged them. Like I said, 3 is just not enough to win the game. And if we only had 3 again, 6 wasn't going to be enough. And so to double that and get to 12, there's just a lot of stat things that show up that show that they did what they needed to do.
Looking now at the next few days, you're hitting the road, final one at home. What's the next few days going to look like to get the team ready?
Yeah, I told them at halftime, you can rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, don't leave anything in the tank today. And so we'll be a little lighter tomorrow because I'm sure, they're going to be tired. And so we'll get focused on what we need to do. What was the result of the other game? Like, who are we playing?
Wheaton defeated North Central, so you will be playing Illinois Wesleyan.
Okay. So we'll get prepped for them and their run and jump press and get prepared for what we need to do there. Obviously, us taking care of the ball tonight leads well into that. We got to take care of the ball again on Friday. And so, we'll be a little lighter, get really focused, do more mental stuff, I think, tomorrow, scout prep, and then physically be ready Thursday and be ready to go on Friday.
Coach, it's the first round, but congratulations to you, the staff, the team, from all of us to all of you. Best of luck at Carroll and the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach. Again,